Now on KMTV, City Eye's Entertainment District.
What it means for us and our tenants is we're able to provide a little bit more of a unique experience.
Elkhorn growing pains.
We're running out of high school space, probably a little faster than I thought we might.
Preparing for an emergency.
These are essential for transport to protect the environment.
With Omaha on the medical map in the fight against infectious diseases, area hospitals are gearing up. Good evening. I'm Nick Starling. Craig has the night off. In September, the Omaha City Council approved a $59,000 grant for isopods, equipment needed to keep patients and doctors safe. Reporter Miranda Christian joins us live with more on the new treatment tool in Omaha.
The Omaha Metropolitan Medical Response System bought 17 isopods, so everyone is prepared. I got a look at an isopod tonight at Nebraska Medicine and found out how important it is that area hospitals have these.
Normally we would unroll this onto a stretcher so that we can transport it.
Nebraska Medicine's biocontainment nurse manager, Kate Bolter, and clinical program coordinator, Angie Vasha, snapped together one of their isopods.
It's very easy, very quick.
Nebraska Med has 10 of these isopods that are used to transport patients with infectious diseases. Like in 2014, when 3 patients with Ebola were transported to the hospital and treated, and a month ago when the hospital ran an infectious disease drill.
We're training for multiple patients arriving at a time, so we're training for pandemics, we're training for expansion of those infectious disease outbreaks.
The isopods have air filters powered by a battery.
So there's 3 HEPA filters, and all the air that's coming out of the isopod actually goes through the HEPA filter, so that way we're not contaminating the atmosphere.
They're able to keep a patient safe as well as the people handling the patient.
This one comes with a pocket on the back so that you have the capability to put a backboard underneath.
The recent purchase of 17 more isopods will be dispersed to hospitals across the metro.
It's very important for the community to know that they're going to be safe from the patient. It's also really important for the staff to know that they can take care of that patient in a way that is not going to endanger their own health and safety.
Bolter and Vasa agree that everyone having access to isopods will help with preparedness if an emergency were to ever happen.
These are essential for transport to protect the environment.
The 17 isopods were shipped to Omaha a few weeks ago, and they will be distributed to all these hospitals very soon. Reporting live, I'm Miranda Christian, KMTV Action 3 News.
All right, thank you, Miranda. Well, a man charged with killing his mother and grandmother in Council Bluffs will be sent to a mental health facility after being found mentally incompetent to stand trial. A district judge ordered 31-year-old Michael Diekman to be sent to a treatment at a state prison mental health facility in Oakdale. This is video from a previous hearing. Staff at the Oakdale facility will try to restore Diekman's mental health to the point where he can understand the charges against him and participate in his defense. He is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. An Omaha teacher and coach accused of sexually assaulting a teenage girl is out on jail tonight. 46-year-old Daryl Clark posted bond today. Clark faces 3 counts of sexual assault of a minor. In court, prosecutors say the victim's mother found Clark in bed with the victim. Prosecutors say he knew the victim for a number of years.
Now, your Weather Alert First Forecast.
Well, today was the warmest day that we've seen in a week, with afternoon high temperatures in the 30s across eastern Nebraska. A couple spots, though, in Iowa. Still a chilly day today, with highs around 25 from Red Oak, Clarinda to even Atlantic. Right now, we've dropped down into the low 20s from Carter Lake to Willow Springs, even around Lakeshore and Elkhorn. What can you expect in the morning? Looks like overcast skies, lighter winds, but we're expecting temperatures to kind of slip down to about 20 degrees around 8 a.m. So as you head out to work and school, still a chilly start to the day, but temperatures start warming back up again. How long this warming trend will last and what's in store for Christmas Day coming up.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. We'll see in a few minutes. As more and more people move out west, one school district is running out of space. Elkhorn Public Schools just built a high school 6 years ago. Now they are running out of room and looking to build a third. Reporter Maya Sines has the details. Maya.
Nick, the district adds at least 1,000 new students every 2 years, so the demand is high. Today, the Elkhorn School Board voted unanimously to acquire nearly 43.5 acres for the new high school, which could be up in fall of 2020.
It's nothing new to us. There was a time where I think you had to convince people that we were growing. Now all you have to do is say, get in a car and go for a ride around the school district.
The fast-growing Elkhorn Public Schools district is running out of space for current high school students. The district superintendent says the solution is a third high school.
In 2010, we opened our second high school, Elkhorn South High School. We knew what the tipping point was at Elkhorn High School when we had one, and that was around 1,350 students. We will reach that tipping point again in the next few years.
The district is now in the process of acquiring land near 180th and West Maple, a location Baker says is ideal since the property would abut land that already belongs to the district. That location would also help relieve Elkhorn High of students who live in North Elkhorn.
We just opened an addition onto Elkhorn South High School, so that building opened in 2010. We've already added an addition onto it. We can't continue to add additions to Elkhorn High School. It's the infrastructure will not support a larger school.
Baker says voters would need to approve a bond issue for the new high school, which means more taxes. He says voters are supportive of the growth.
If you pay a little bit more for education, it pays off in the long run.
They have produced wonderful academics in school, so I'm proud of what they've done, so I respect whatever decision they need.
Baker says even though they've started the wheels for eminent domain on the property for the new high school, he's hopeful the landowner and the district can reach mutual beneficial agreement. Reporting live from the studio, Maya Science, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Maya. Developers are working on an Omaha spot that rival Kansas City's Power and Light District. Tomorrow, they will take their push to City Council. Council members will get a first look at the proposed ordinance that will create an entertainment district in the city. That designation would allow patrons to bring their drinks outside bars and restaurants in certain areas. If it passes, the Capital District would be among the first to use the entertainment designation.
The Central Plaza, as I said, is about the size of a football field, and we're trying to design it as a modern-day contemporary twist on the town square.
Not everyone is on board with the idea. We talked with some owners in the old market who worry that kind of change could hurt business for other established neighborhoods. Well, electors across the nation voted today for a presidential candidate. Many protesters called on electors to go rogue and change their votes in the last effort to sway the outcome.
Second ballot cast for Donald J. Trump, Republican.
In Nebraska, all 5 electors cast their vote for President-elect Donald Trump. Before the votes were cast, 5 people spoke out, urging electors to rethink their votes. But today's vote was set. Nebraska law forbids electors from voting against the state. Well, Nebraska wasn't the only state where voters try to sway electors to change minds. Protesters gathered in many states urging the nation's 538 electors to vote their conscience and reject Mr. Trump. Michelle Macuzo has more from the White House.
Electoral college voters convened in state capitals across the country and officially voted Donald Trump in as the next president of the United States.
Texas now puts President Trump over the top.
But protesters did their best to get the electors to vote for somebody else.
My president!
It was a last-ditch effort to stop Mr. Trump from becoming president.
The point of this is just to make a show and be legitimized with Trump.
President Bill Clinton was the first elector in New York to cast his vote for his wife, Hillary Clinton. Mr. Trump won 306 electoral votes and only needs 270 to clinch the presidency. The anti-Trump movement did not get the 37 defectors needed to block the president-elect from winning the White House. Texas Republican elector Chris Suprin voted for Ohio Governor John Kasich.
I think this is the first time in America's history where we have someone who is clearly unfit for office.
Critics of the Electoral College argue that the system is outdated and broken and point out that Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton won nearly 3 million more votes than Mr. Trump.
It's a big accomplishment just to generate this conversation about the Electoral College.
A joint session of Congress will officially certify Mr. Trump as the 45th president of the United States on January 6. Michelle Macaluso for CBS News, the White House.
Mr. Trump will be sworn into office on January 20th. Well, in the wake of the election, there's been concerns with Russians' influence with Trump's win. KMTV spoke one-on-one with Nebraska U.S. Senator Deb Fischer about the potential hacking. She said there needs to be an investigation into what, if anything, was tampered with during the election.
I think we should always have an investigation when you know whether it's Russia who's been hacking or tampering, or China or North Korea. We need to know.
Fisher says it's disturbing to know another country hacked the Democratic National Committee, the Clinton campaign, and even big businesses. Well, a traditional holiday display is once again calling Nebraska's state capitol home. The Thomas More Society set up a nativity scene on the Capitol ground floor. The group received permission for the display after applying for a permit at the beginning of summer. The group says the display is a freedom of expression in a public place and does not cross the line separating church and state. The Lincoln Atheist Organization also has a display set up. Nebraska Capitol administrators say the building is public and welcomes people of all faiths. Well, Christmas came early for patients at Children's Hospital today, thanks to some Omaha firefighters.
You have a Merry Christmas, okay?
No. Firefighter Ryan Lauenstein and his crew packed up red wagons and joined Santa to pass out gifts today. Lauenstein knows what it's like to have a child in the hospital. In 2008, his 18-month-old son Easton was one of those patients. He lost his battle. But every Christmas around Easton's birthday, his spirit lives on and helps bring a smile to patients patiently waiting to go home. Well, a man is in custody after a semi-truck plowed into a crowded plaza in Berlin. How many people were injured and killed, and what witnesses are saying about the crash?
You're watching KMTV Action 3 News with Jennifer Griswold, Craig Negrelli, weather with meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin, and sports with Adam Kruger. This is KMTV Action 3 News live at 10.
When was the last time you felt free? It's time to uncover that feeling again with the compassion of a cross and shield, most accepted by top doctors and specialists, and the power of a card that opens doors in all 50 states, giving you the freedom to love, to dream, to dance like no one is watching. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska. Live fearless.
It's Lebeda Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Save now on high-quality mattress sets, one-of-a-kinds, discontinued colors, and floor models. Handcrafted queen sets you can flip. Start at $319. Pillow tops from $349. Or get the Augusta Pillow Top, a soft and supportive mattress set featuring cooling gel and memory foam. Now just $499 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings during Lebeda Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Hurry in today.
Get a great deal on a new Ford, plus get a 55-inch Smart HD TV with any new vehicle purchase or lease at Baxter Ford. With 2 metro locations, Baxter Ford West Dodge and Baxter Ford South. Lease a new 2017 F-150 Super Crew 4x4, only $299 a month. Plus, get a 55-inch HD TV. Buy a new 2016 F-150 regular cab XL, starting at $19,999. Plus, get a 55-inch HD TV at Baxter Ford.
Christmas savings are just a click away at nfm.com.
A few clouds have been rolling in from the north, just some mid to high level clouds, not expecting any precipitation in the form of rain or snow. However, the winds are from the south, and those south winds are helping to push some warmer air in our direction. Today was the warmest day that we've seen in over a week, with afternoon highs in the 30s. It's a little bit cooler right now. We've dropped it down in the teens and 20s. It's 19 in Red Oak, 25 here in Omaha, 27 in Columbus. But when you add in that wind, which is still sustained anywhere from around 15, 24 miles an hour in Platte Smith, around 20-mile-per-hour winds in Tacoma, makes it feel much colder outside. Actually feels like 11 degrees with the wind chill readings into the single digits from Clarinda, Platte Smith, Nebraska City to even Lincoln. So what does all of this mean for tomorrow morning? Well, as the kids head out to the bus stop, it will be a chilly start to the day with temperatures in the teens and 20s. Good morning to once again layer it up. The winds will be much lighter, though, from the southwest, about 5 miles an hour, and sunshine in in the afternoon. We have a warming trend that's going to start taking place here over the next few days. We'll have more on that, plus a look at what's in store if you have any travel plans here in the coming days. Always a good reminder, download the Snowcast app, go to KMTV.com. It lets you know just how much snow will fall in your neighborhood.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Turkish authorities have removed the body of a man who assassinated the Russian ambassador in Turkey. Russian Ambassador Andrei Karlov was in the middle of a speech at the photography exhibition when a 22-year-old man, later identified as an off-duty policeman, stormed into the room firing shots. Karlov was killed. The gunman was later killed by police after a 15-minute shootout. At least 12 people are dead, as many as 50 hurt after a semi-truck loaded with steel rammed into a popular Christmas market in Berlin. Witnesses said the 18-wheeler showed no signs of stopping when it plowed into a crowded Christmas market in the German capital Monday evening. American Shonai Durrani said she was just feet away from the deadly path.
I saw a truck barreling into a crowd of innocent people tonight. It looked like an accident. It looked like the truck jumped the curb and was going too fast and got out of control and sort of just swerved into the market.
German police arrested a suspect believed to be the driver near the scene. Another man found injured inside the truck later died. Well, a major settlement involving Hurricane Katrina, what the settlement includes, and who is paying up. Next.
Sweet. Wow. There it is. This holiday season, people have a lot to say about the Chevy Red Tag sales event.
This thing is a beast.
Steel or aluminum?
Oh, steel.
Why?
Science.
It's going to hold up over aluminum, big time. You can get special holiday pricing, and when you find your red tag, you get thousands more cash back. That's 2 deals in 1.
2 deals sounds better than 1. A for sure thing for me.
During the Red Tag sales event, get 2 deals in 1. Find your tag for an average total value over $9,600 on Chevy Silverado All-Stars. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
With class-exclusive 4-corner air suspension for a smooth, controlled, level ride. And the class-exclusive Rambox cargo management system, only Ram, America's longest-lasting pickups, have the power to light up every holiday. And now, get great deals at the Ram Big Finish event. Now get 20% off MSRP cash allowance on select 2016 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
I love to run, but I can't walk a straight line. It's because of my brain. It's been damaged. My previous owner left me unconscious. I still don't know what I did to make her so angry that night. Amazing people found me and gently nursed me back to health. They gave me my second chance. I once overheard a child ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe. But right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
Now, your weather alert forecast.
After an active weather pattern, things have settled down. However, we have a few clouds moving into the area from the north. Just some high, thin cirrus clouds. It's not going to add up to anything as far as any precipitation. Dry conditions to start the week, and that will continue for a good portion of the week. However, we still have a couple of systems, one back to the north and west of us, a couple more that will be organizing in the coming days, bringing some potential changes just in time for the holiday weekend for Christmas Day. Let's go ahead and talk about any travel plans here, at least the next 48 hours across the region. We're looking at a few high thin clouds once again throughout the afternoon tomorrow, but I think dry conditions really area wide with highs in the 40s and the 30s. Much warmer than what we've been experiencing here, actually above normal. Normal high this time of the year around 35 degrees. Wednesday, we'll see a few thin clouds passing through once again. Maybe some brief snow showers, a wintry mix back to the north along I-90 with an afternoon high close to 30 in Sioux Falls. At least that's in the morning. By the afternoon, though, even with this weak front passing through, it will be a very breezy day. But we're looking at afternoon highs once again, at least back to back, close to 40 degrees. And most locations looking at dry conditions. If you do have any travel plans back to the west, over I-70 up into the higher terrain in Denver, you could be running into some snow. What about Thursday? dry, sunny conditions, really area-wide, all the way from the Windy City in Chicago to Minneapolis, even Kansas City and Denver. Sunny conditions on Thursday. High temperatures ranging from the 20s in the Dakotas, 40s from Oklahoma, and even back to the north over Nebraska, Kansas. So really a large portion of the central southern plain states looking at dry conditions. That even carries over into Friday with our high temperatures across Nebraska into Iowa in the 40s, some 30s back to the north of us and 20s. But once again, a dry day. That begins to change, though, Saturday into Sunday. Storm system out across the west heads our way. It taps some moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and so we're looking at a warmer air mass in place, and so that means rain instead of snow. Now, we will see dry conditions, I think, for a good portion of the day on Saturday. It's late Saturday night into Sunday that we're expecting rain to start pushing in our direction. It looks like mainly some showers, not looking at severe storms, but back to the north is where that cold air is going to be, and that's where the switch over to snow will be taking place. Now, this storm system is something we will be watching very closely and monitoring in the couple days. It's still several days away. If this changes at all, if it goes a little bit further to the south, that would increase our chances that we could see a rain-snow mix. But right now it looks like all rain for us. Back to the north along I-90 north is where the heaviest snow band is expected to be. Maybe over the central western half of the state that we could see some light snow showers. That would be on Sunday, on Christmas Day. Right now it's 25 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Breezy south winds at about 18 miles an hour. In the morning, we start off in the teens and the 20s with partly cloudy skies. By around lunchtime, looking at 35. Southwest winds, much lighter, about 5 miles an hour. And tomorrow afternoon, upper 30s to near 40 degrees. Here in town tonight, I'm going with 20 with partly cloudy skies in the morning. Afternoon high in Omaha of 40 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Going to be a beautiful day. Warming trend will continue. Check this out. Wednesday and Thursday, highs in the 40s, morning lows in the 20s. Even those 40s stick around here into Saturday and Sunday with a slight chance for some rain showers late Saturday. Temperatures staying above freezing right now. That means on Christmas Day, it would be a wet Christmas instead of a white Christmas, at least right now. Our weather kit of the day, it's still going to be a chilly start to the day, and it looks like Brian, he's going to need to layer it up. Morning low of 20 degrees. Nick?
All right, Jennifer, we'll take any kind of warmth we can get. The city of New Orleans announced a $13.3 billion settlement for civil rights violations. The violations were committed by the city's police departments following Hurricane Katrina. Altercations between officers and unarmed civilians on the Danger Bridge resulted in the fatal shootings of 6 civilians. The settlement will include wrongful death and personal injury claims for 17 plaintiffs. Well, the California judge in a high-profile sexual assault case has been cleared of misconduct by an oversight panel. The Commission on Judicial Performance received thousands of complaints about Judge Aaron Persky. Persky sentenced Stanford student-athlete Brock Turner to 6 months in jail and 3 years probation after he was convicted of sexual assault against an unconscious woman. Today, the Commission said the sentence was within the parameters set by the law. It's set the closing investigation later on. Well, after a loss to a lower-ranked school, Nebraska's head basketball coach faces some tough questions about his future at the school. Sports is next.
Shine the light on hunger with the Holiday Lights Festival. Proceeds from the ConAgra brand's ice rink and food collections help the food bank for the Heartland and feed those in need. Learn how you can help at holidaylightsfestival.org. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, Action 3 News, and Star 104.5.
Sweet. Wow.
There it is. This holiday season, people have a lot to say about the Chevy Red Tag sales event.
This thing is a beast. Steel or aluminum?
Oh, steel.
Why?
Science.
It's going to hold up over aluminum, big time.
You can get special holiday pricing, and when you find your red tag, you get thousands more cash back. That's 2 deals in 1.
2 deals sounds better than 1. A for sure thing for me.
During the Red Tag sales event, get 2 deals in 1. Find your tag for an average total value over $8,600 on Chevy Silverado All-Stars. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Barry. Future Barry? Do not go to the big box store this weekend.
What?
Just get a free TV from U.S. Cellular.
Free TV?
A free 58-inch Samsung TV when we buy 2 Samsung smartphones.
Got it. U.S. Cellular, then the big box.
No big box. We get trampled, you doof. Ouch!
Get a free 58-inch Samsung Smart HD TV when you buy 2 Samsung smartphones. And get a tablet for a penny.
You weren't going to mention the penny tablet?
This holiday, get an amazing deal during the Ford year-end event. Save big on Ford, America's most awarded brand. Plus, get an additional $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus Cash on select models, giving drivers the most 5-star ratings and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Get up to $10,500 in total savings, plus specially tagged trucks get a $1,000 smart bonus, or current F-150 lessees get an F-150 for $229 a month.
We teach the biggest subjects. Awaken greatness in your child at Catholic School. Discover the difference at lovemyschool.com.
Turn on the cheer at the Holiday Lights Festival.
And shine the light on hunger.
Bring the family to the New Year's Eve Fireworks Spectacular. Produced by Mayor Gene Stothard and the Downtown Omaha Inc. Foundation. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, Action 3 News, and Star 104.5.
Yes, I win!
Rewind.
Dude!
Heads up. Oh, rewind. Rewind.
If you're in a wreck, call Intertech.
With 7 locations in the metro and easy-to-use Snapshot Estimator web app, Intertech can get you that rewind safely and faster.
If you're in a wreck, call Intertech.
Brought to you by Intertech Collision. Now, your Omaha Sports Insider Report.
Has the AD talked to you at all about your job status? And, I mean, you're a really nice guy, Coach. But I would just like to thank you for trying to help here at Nebraska. But this just is not working out, and I wish you good luck.
Well, you're not my AD, though, right? So you just didn't fire me, right?
Oh, Tim Miles. Even when he's down, he's still dropping jokes. Miles took plenty of criticism tonight during his weekly radio show on AM 590. His Huskers are coming off an upset loss to Gardner-Webb Sunday. It's the third straight December in which Nebraska has lost to a low-major team.
I've not had a discussion with Sean, and nor has he approached me about the status of my job. And I feel strongly about where we're going, and I think that I can't wait to show the progress that I believe we can achieve and that our fans want to see too.
The Huskers host Southern tomorrow night at 7. Meanwhile, up the road here in Omaha, the Blue Jays are flying as high as ever. The Creighton men matched their highest ranking in program history today, coming in at number 9 in both polls. Before the undefeated Blue Jays got on their plane today to travel to Arizona State, head coach Greg McDermott gave his thoughts on the ranking.
Well, it means we found a way to win our game this week, which wasn't easy, but obviously very proud of the guys. To start the season in the top 25 and consistently work our way up the polls means we're playing good basketball. So hopefully it can continue.
Tomorrow night's game against the Sun Devils starts at 8 p.m. on ESPN2. Creighton women's basketball player Marissa Janning was named Big East Player of the Week today. The senior guard had 22 points and 9 assists in CU's win over in-state rival Nebraska yesterday. Janning hit a career-high and DJ Sokol Arena record 7 three-pointers in the game, helping the Blue Jays beat Nebraska for the first time since her freshman season.
It was nice to start as a Blue State, and it's nice to end as a Blue State, so I'm just going to keep it at that.
I've pleaded with her, to be more shot ready, and hopefully hitting 7 of them, now it's like, okay, now I've seen what I can do. Hopefully it's big because we need her to score more.
Creighton ends non-conference play Wednesday at Marist. On the other side of the coin, the struggles continue for the Nebraska women. Just like the NU men, Amy Williams' team has dropped 6 out of its last 7. In Sunday's game against Creighton, the Huskers had a 1-point lead after the first quarter, but then the Big Red were outscored 54-27 in the second and third quarters combined.
We're a young team, and I think even, tonight, obviously it wasn't our best game at all, but, we took steps forward, and, we just got to do the little things. We got to learn to compete every possession, which that comes with being a young team, I think, and then just talking and just playing 40 minutes hard.
The Huskers host top-ranked and 4-time defending champ UConn Wednesday at 8. For more coverage of Creighton men's basketball, head to omahasportsinsider.com. It's run by KMTV3 and AM 590 ESPN Omaha. Again, that's omahasportsinsider.com.
One Taco John's tradition, 2 versions. Option 1, classic Nachos Navidad, a must-have for holiday crunch. Another must-have, gift cards. Buy $20 in TJ gift cards, get a $5 bonus card free. Taco John's, unwrap the original.
Says it won't let up for a while.
The Cadillac XT5.
What should we do?
Tailored to you.
Wait it out.
Equipped with Apple CarPlay compatibility. Now during season's best, get this low mileage lease on this Cadillac XT5 from around $429 per month. Visit Huber Cadillac, your Omaha area Cadillac dealer.
Whether you need one gift or an entire list of gifts, it's your last chance to find it all on sale in one store at Nebraska Furniture Mart. There's no need to shop around. Our prices are low, guaranteed. Plus, find the most popular gifts, including the latest in style and technology. Save time. Store pickup is just a click away. Plus, there's 24-month holiday financing. Get the season's best stocking stuffers and the gifts still on your list. Oh, what fun! Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Oh, Mike. Hey. It's quite the snowman you got there.
Yeah, it was quite the sale. I saved big. You?
Saved huge. And mine lights up, too.
This holiday season, see your GMC dealer and get something you really want. Get nearly $9,700 total value on select specially equipped brand new 2017 Sierra Crew Cab SLT vehicles in stock. GMC, we are professional grade.
Here's to the givers, the makers of smiles, igniters of dreams, who give of themselves unto others, who embody the true spirit of the season. With gifts of hope, compassion, and time, here's to the givers who give from the heart and make Christmas magic. Merry Christmas from Shields.
Your keys to your new RAV4. Going somewhere fun?
I think I might go visit my brother.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Life is better when we celebrate together. Celebrate the holiday season with 0% APR on 12 of your favorite Toyota models and get up to $1,500 bonus cash on Prius, Camry, Avalon, RAV4, or Sequoia. Toyota, let's go places.
One Taco John's tradition, two versions. Option 2, new chicken queso nachos Navidad, made with slow grilled chicken and smoky poblano peppers. Make it merrier with TJ gift cards. Buy $20 worth and get a $5 bonus card free. Taco John's, unwrap the original.
Thank you for joining us at 10. Early riser starts at 4:30. Have a good night.